Reporting from Arkham Asylum, this is Gotham Rogues. In this video, we take a look at the Batman the Animated Series episode, Baby Doll. The episode Baby Doll was written by Paul Dini and directed by Dan Reba. In it we meet Mary Doll, a former actress suffering from systemic hypoplasia, a rare condition that prevented her from aging physically. With the body of a small child, Mary played the titular role on the sitcom Love That Baby, while she was actually 20 years old. The show was a big success, and Doll became a huge star, but during the third season ratings began to drop, prompting the studio to introduce a new character, Spunky, Baby Doll's nasty little cousin. Mary hated Spunky and felt that he stole her limelight, so she left the show after the season was over and took a stab at serious acting instead. Sadly, she bombed spectacularly, and now no one wanted to hire Mary Doll anymore. Flash forward 20 years to the present day, and Doll has suffered a psychotic break. She has nothing but her memories of Love That Baby, the only happy time of Mary's life, and now she intends to recreate it. Baby Doll kidnaps all of her old co-stars from the sitcom, brings them to a replica of the show's set, and forces them to play their roles forever and ever. The only ones who can stop this demented scheme are of course Batman and Robin. So just like Harley Quinn, Baby Doll is not a character from the comics. She was created specifically for the animated series. But while Harley later went on to appear in the comics as well and has become one of the most popular Bat-Rogues, Baby Doll never appeared in anything outside of the show. It was only 2 episodes too, so you could say she's a forgotten Batman villain. This episode seems to be one of those either you love it or hate it types, as I've seen it on lists of both the greatest TAS episodes and the worst. I myself am in the former camp. It's one of my favorite episodes of the series. I just love these types of sad Hollywood stories about a former star gone crazy, like the movie Sunset Boulevard and that Twilight Zone episode with Ida Lupino. I'm not sure what it is, they're just right up my alley. The character of Baby Doll really define what the Bat-Rogues are all about, to me at least. They're sad, misunderstood, tragic freaks who could have been good if it just weren't for bad circumstances. I remember this episode really made an impact on me when I was a kid, especially the finale where Batman chases Baby Doll into a hall of mirrors. There she witnesses what she's really supposed to look like if it weren't for her medical condition, an ordinary adult woman. That's when she realizes that everything she's been doing is a lie, and no make-believe scenario will ever replace true happiness. Instead of punching her in the gut, Batman feels pity and understanding for the rogue, lending a comforting hand. It was at that moment that I realized Batman is the straight man to these colorful and demented lost souls. But at the same time, he's one of them too. Bruce is also a freak born out of tragedy, although sometimes he likes to pretend otherwise. This is why the dynamic between the hero and the rogues gallery is so good in Batman stories. Of course, as a little kid, I couldn't have articulated it like that, but nevertheless, I knew it. While this episode is very tragic, it's also full of fun moments. Baby Doll herself is portrayed as a comedic character with a silly sounding voice and childish vocabulary. She also makes plenty of funny expressions. It reminds me a lot of the Looney Tunes or something like that. In fact, the character herself really looks like an actual Looney Tune. Couldn't you just picture her right next to Yosemite Sam? I'm guessing that this is at least partly why so many people hate this episode. They think Baby Doll is silly and can't be taken seriously at all. If that's true, then they're completely missing the point. When Mary behaves in that Looney Tune fashion, she's pretending. She's being her character from the sitcom, Baby Doll. She can't be a normal woman, and the only time Mary ever felt loved and appreciated was when playing Baby Doll. Hence, she wants to disappear into that role and let it actually be her. But of course, it isn't. And we see that a few times in the episode as she switches back to her normal behavior and voice. So while all those Baby Doll scenes seem cute and funny, they're actually very sad and disturbing. That's also a great way to describe the character and why this episode is so damn good. Another reason why I think people don't like it is because how's a woman with the body of a little kid a threat to Batman? I have to admit it is a little silly that she can kick him around the way she does, although to be fair she always uses the environment to her advantage, such as tight spaces. Either way, if it makes sense or not, I don't really care, because when a character is that good, things like that are unimportant details to me. Baby Doll was voiced by actress Alison LaPlaza, who's mostly known for various sitcoms from the 80s and 90s. She does an excellent job here, with both the silly cartoony Baby Doll voice and a normal serious one. She deserves far more credit than what she gets, and really so does the character of Baby Doll. It's funny, Mary Dahl was such a seminal Batrogue for me, but to most she's a complete unknown. If you're a Batman fan who haven't watched that much of the animated series, you've probably never even encountered her. I'd love to know what you guys think of Baby Doll. Do you think she's a good villain or a bad one? Do you think she should appear again or not? Let me know in the comments. So there you have it. That's the Batman the Animated Series episode, Baby Doll, one of all Rogue's favorites. Remember, Arkham Asylum awaits you in the next video.